Hello and welcome back to my journey from normal to Norway. Um, Okie dokie. I'm really excited to be posting this video using my new phone. I told you the debacle last time of what had happened and said that I was hopeful that my next video would be filmed on my new phone, and it is. Here we are. We finally made it. So I'm excited to see how this turns out with the increased quality and all of that. So let me know. I haven't said it in a while, so I'll say it again. I am not a behind the camera kind of person. I am not super tech savvy. I don't really know what I'm doing here. So if you have any advice, helpful feedback, tips and tricks, please let me know. I would love to hear about that and to learn and to grow and to do this better, just like I want to do everything better in my life. So there is that note for you. The next one is I'm maybe feeling a little bit self-conscious, which yeah, I feel is probably coming across. So it's probably just better if I state it, claim it, so it doesn't have that power over me anymore. I've had this idea for a few weeks of a topic that feels really big and really important to me, that's really meaningful in my life, that I want to do justice with it. And so I've kind of had this on my mind of like, that's what I want to do in my next video. And so there's this kind of pressure building and just within myself, not from any external sources. And I was really wanting to do a video over this past weekend, and it didn't happen. I checked other things off the to-do list instead. And I think maybe I was just feeling not ready for that one yet. And I think I just had to kind of say that that's okay, to give myself grace on that and say it's okay that that's not the next video that's being filmed. I'll do it at some point when I feel ready, when it feels right. And so, yeah, I think that was just a step I had to take for myself the last couple of days, to just kind of say, to take that expectation and that pressure off of me, and to say it's okay that that is not the next thing that's happening. So then last night I was kind of wondering, okay, if I'm not going to be doing this for the next video, but it's been over 3 weeks at this point, I really, really want to do one. I want to do one on the new phone. What am I going to talk about? And then something today came up and I was like, well, isn't that just the way it is? And so it's not something that was on my mind yesterday, but through circumstances today, it was on my mind. And all of a sudden this evening, I thought, oh, that might be the perfect thing to talk about in this video. So here we are. I'm going to have to kind of describe this in a vague way, so I apologize for that. But there's a person I know who I'm not close to per se, but they did something pretty shady and dishonest and disloyal and manipulative, and tangentially it's going to affect me. More directly, it affects some other people who are close to me. And also it just kind of made me think of something that I just really, really don't like. And that is that sometimes on this earth, that behavior will help people get ahead, will help them succeed, which I want to say in quotes because, maybe in the moment or in the short term, it looks like they are succeeding here. But I like to think that that long term, that's not always the case. Ugh, that sounds really weird the way I'm saying it. But I guess I think that like this is gonna sound terrible, but like they'll get what's coming to them sort of thing. Like, and I just don't like to think that bad always wins, that secretive and shady always gets you ahead. Um, I like to think that goodness wins, at least some of the time. That people with um, pure motives, who are really caring and compassionate towards the people around them, or just all people in general, um, the people who think about the team rather just themselves, people who put the greater good above themselves. I like to think that those people um get to win sometimes. I guess it's that I like to think that goodness wins sometimes. And that might sound unfair and black and white, but I don't know, like, and maybe it's a little selfish too, because I've always been a rule follower, and um, you know, I do think a lot about the effects of my actions on other people, and I really take that into account. I overthink it a lot of the time, and so it's just really hard for me to wrap my head around and to accept when other people don't behave in the same way, when they can so easily and with so little concern for other people put themselves first. And especially when they do it in a dishonest way. Because I've also, like, that's another thing that I've like worried about so much in my life is, not wanting to tell lies about things, and not wanting to, I don't know, I just get so fearful that like I'm gonna get caught in these lies, like, and then I see other people around me not get caught in their lies. Or I imagine that there will be all of these consequences for um not not playing by the rules, not um um just not doing things the right way. I imagine that I would experience these horrible consequences from not doing those things, and then I see people around me not do those things, not care, and they don't suffer any of those consequences that I've imagined, and that's very, very frustrating. Because it's just part of my nature. So that's not going to change. That can't change. I don't want it to change, really. I want to try to um, stay as pure and caring in my motives as possible. I don't want that to change. But it's just hard sometimes when you see people around you who don't take any of that into consideration, and they don't experience any negative consequences from it. It's frustrating. Um, and so, I don't know, this might just sound like a little bit of a rant. I hope it doesn't. Um, I'm sure that some of you out there can relate. Um, and I guess, I don't know, I just wanted to share this, and I also wanted to ask, what do you think? Like, I kind of wonder and worry that I'm being hopelessly naive sometimes by um choosing to believe that like there is goodness out there, and goodness will win sometimes. um and that it doesn't all have to be done through playing these games to get ahead. That if you don't play those games, that if you stay true to yourself and do things the right way, and consider others, and play on the team and for the team, um, that you too can succeed, that formula can lead to a win sometimes, can lead to success sometimes. And so, yeah, I hope that is um, the way that some of the world works, some of the time at least. And so, yeah, I guess maybe just let me know what you think. Do you think that's true? Do you think that's possible? Am I foolish to hope for that? even better, do you have examples from your life and the lives of people you've seen around you where that has been the case, where goodness has prevailed and has led to good things for people? So yeah, let me know. I guess maybe I need some um, encouragement in this. I also want to offer encouragement, so I hope that this has done that. But if you have encouragement for me, I guess on this topic, I could use it. Maybe that's the point. That's the point of this video. Um, Goodness has got to win some of the time, right? What do you think? Let me know. In the meantime, I'll be still thinking of that topic that I want to talk about. Try not to put pressure on myself about it. Um, Prepare for it. This might be one of those where I need some notes. So I'll work on that, and hopefully I'll be back with you sooner rather than later. As always, thanks so much for your time. Thank you for watching. I'll talk with you soon. Until then, ha det.